For the Detroit Pistons, they come in off the loss to the Jazz in Delta Center.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Ben Gordon's checked in for Tracy McGrady and stolen by Wallace. Here's Gordon. Here's Hamilton. And he converts the layup.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Bryant finds the solve. The kick out to Bryant. Here's Odom. Los Angeles with another miss. Pistons leading by 4. Now here's Gordon. 9 points last game out. Here's Stuckey. The 15-footer. Good. Stuckey's got his second bucket. And this is the time of year teams, Greg, start to wear down a little bit, and we're seeing the first signs of fatigue setting in.
Well, it is a long season, Kevin, and it can be hard to keep your focus and drive, but we'll see which one of these teams is still in early season form here tonight. And this is where you feed Gasol. The deeper positioning he can get, the more aggressive he becomes.
And here is Stuckey. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark right now. He's averaging about 19 points a game.
And that's just unfair. He can get away from anybody with a handle like that.
Villanueva against Odom. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Artest the pass to Fisher. Over Stuckey. Rebound by Wallace. The Pistons leading. Stuckey outside. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Wallace, just a fighter. He puts his hard hat on and goes after it on the boards.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, Kobe Bryant.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Monroe's checked in for Detroit. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Pistons leading by 6. Stuckey outside. Pass to Villanueva. 5 to shoot. And good coming on the assist by Rodney Stuckey. Stuckey's got 3 assists now in this one. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Vujicic the pass to Walton. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Love Walton's versatility. You know, he can really shoot it from outside, but he also can get it done inside.
Stuckey outside. Down low, here's Villanueva. And Villanueva with a stuff.
Making his presence felt at the rim.
Los Angeles trails by 9. Walton with the ball. Brown with the bounce pass. The kick out to Walton. The 3. Dampier. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And the jam by Craig Monroe.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Now, here's Brown, following the miss by Rodney Stuckey. Dampier kicks to Vujicic. Pass to Walton. On the wing, Barnes. Here's Dampier. Shoots over Monroe. Dampier, no good. A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. Stuckey passes to Hamilton. And good coming on the assist by Rodney Stuckey. Stuckey's got his 6th assist on the night. 1:37 left to play in the first. Walton a screen on Stuckey. To the inside. Rebound by Monroe. Pistons leading by 10. Here's Stuckey. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Utah.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
Now here's Stuckey. Gordon with no one around. And another 3 for Detroit.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Pass to Brown. Here's Barnes, covered by Hamilton. Los Angeles with another miss.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Stuckey. He has 6. Over Vujicic. Stuckey can't get it to go.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Sinks the triple.
Terrific focus from Vujicic. He was totally locked in and prepared to take his shot.
Stuckey outside. Kick out to Hamilton. Over Barnes. Hits the front of the rim and out.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And so it's Detroit with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get you back to... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Pistons.
Anytime getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Now, Jerebko. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Utah Jazz. Nice ball movement by Detroit. From about 19 feet, it's good. Max Eel's got his first bucket of the night.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Now, here's Bryant. Outside Artest. Ryan against Gordon. Kobe dishes to Odom. can't cash in from close range.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Allen's checked in for Detroit. Detroit leading by 9. Here's Gordon, and the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
Working over that medium range area.
And so Bryant will bring it up for the Lakers. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Outside for our test, beyond the arc. Here's Gasol, fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
No stopping Gasol there. He was determined to get that one up and down.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line. Watson, he's checked in for Allen.
What's up?
And Clark, we're seeing a lot of teams around the league employing the small ball approach. Do you see that catching on?
I think it will, Kevin. The three ball is here to stay. I mean, that does tend to favor more skilled and mobile players, the ability to knock down threes and space the floor. If you can also add some size, though, then I think you've got a pretty lethal combination.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Gasol setting the pick for Kobe. Pass to Gasol. Good, and the assist goes to Bryant. And 12 points for Pau Gasol.
There's Kobe drawing the defense's attention and then making a play for his teammate.
Outside Gordon. Monroe with a screen on Kobe. Gordon the pass to Monroe. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Goes back up. Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Bryant.
Right there, you saw the relentlessness of Kobe Bryant.
And there's the call on Derek Fisher. That's his first foul. Detroit making a switch here.
Now into the lineup for the Pistons, Charlie Villanueva, Richard Hamilton.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Nice shot by Hamilton.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Odom, the pass to Gasol. Good work defensively by Monroe.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And here is Stuckey. He's got 6. That's to Villanueva. Just 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Los Angeles trails by 10. To the paint. That's good from Odom on the assist by Artest. Odom's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Odom is at his best inside, able to play through contact and still finish.
Stuckey passes to Hamilton. Shoots. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Gasol's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Despite his shooting woes, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
From deep, Fisher. It's good from long range. Fisher's got his first 3 points of the game.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. Pass to Stuckey. Rebounded by the Lakers. Got to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
Here's Kobe. Oh, the agility and finish of Kobe Bryant.
Such body control from Bryant, able to take some hits there on the way up.
And so now a timeout called by Brad Nelson. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And the Pistons making a change here. Wallace is checked in. And let's take a look at the last handful of seasons and the steal numbers for him.
This is such a hard stat category to predict year over year. You can have a year where you're just on fire, racking up a steal or two per game. And then other years, it just doesn't work that way. Doesn't mean he's a non-factor on defense. He helps his teams in other ways.
Ryan against Gordon, and they pick up 2. Gordon's got 9.
Boy, it never gets old watching him bang buckets through.
Los Angeles trails by 5. Pass to Kobe. Fisher with the ball. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Outside for Artest. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
Gasol on the high post. And Gasol with the dunk.
Nice piece of hustle from Gasol. Got back quickly in transition to score.
Here's Wallace and the dunk by Wallace.
A thunderous jam. Wow.
Here's Kobe. A 38-point game for him in the win against Memphis.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
Here's Hamilton. And the 3 off target. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And finish off by Bryant.
Leaping up to the rim, Bryant sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
Detroit leading by 3. Stuckey outside. Villanueva with a screen on Fisher. Here's Stuckey driving inside. Lays it up off the glass. 8 points for him.
And, you know, the activity of Stuckey, the recognition in the pick and roll, puts a lot of pressure on the defense trying to guess what he's going to do.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Detroit. Here's Brown. Walton a screen on Hamilton. Brown the pass to Walton. Pass to Dampier. And Brown now atop the key. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
No good from Hamilton.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Dampier the pass to Vujicic. And again, the Lakers no good. Pistons leading by 5. Looking to end his cold spell. And that one is hammered home.
Rip Hamilton getting up. Not just a shooter, folks.
Now Vujicic. Pass to Walton. To the middle. Dampier kicks to Barnes. There's Brown with the 3. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Brown's got 5.
That three-point shot can change games. It can really open up the half court as well.
Stuckey outside. Hamilton against Brown. McGrady right side. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Dampier's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Vujicic inside.
And they are top half of the league in terms of defensive field goal percentage. The hopes is that they can continue to improve in that area.
And as you said, the three-point shot has been a major weapon for him. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
No good on the free throw.
Every team wants to have an Eric Dampier. 6'11", long arms. He can anchor you defensively as a rim protector, and offensively, Damp can score from the post when you get it to him.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Gasol's checked in for Walton. Artest comes in for Matt Barnes. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Vujicic.
Hey, I've said it before, it's worth repeating. You cannot underestimate the importance of free throws.
Hamilton. Basket is good. The assist from Stuckey. Hamilton's got 7 now in this quarter.
Very comfortable from out there. Hamilton oozing with confidence on that triple.
To the middle, here's Dampier. Hamilton pulls it in. Pistons leading by 6. And Villanueva has it in the corner. The Pistons working the ball around now. Count it. Monroe's got 8 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Gasol passes to Dampier. Gasol, a screen on Monroe. Dampier kicks to Gasol. And here comes McGrady leading the fast break. Here's Stuckey. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Blake passes to Brown. 1:31 left to play in the first half.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Stuckey outside. And he drives in. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And they lost that last game by a slim margin, and you can't help but think that if he had a better night at the stripe, the result could have been different.
Yeah, I can't disagree with you on that point. I mean, there were other factors involved as well, but his inability to sink free throws certainly had a big impact. Even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
To the paint. And Villanueva with the stuff.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Down low, Villanueva with the steal. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Stolen by Artest. And here's Brown outside. Outside for Artest. Jacks up a three. Yes, and it's Blake picking up the assist. Artest's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. McGrady passes to Villanueva. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Villanueva's got the lead up to 13 now for the Pistons. LA's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. To the inside, here's Gasol. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Villanueva's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now, here is McGrady. Pass to Stuckey. Over Blake. No good on the last second attempt there. And so is Detroit, looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Right back after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Los Angeles trails by 13. Pass to Kobe. Artest dishes to Bryant. From range, Kobe drills it.
When you talk about pure scores, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
Stuckey with it. Out defended by Fisher. Here's Hamilton. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Kobe kicks to Artest. Back to Bryant. Artest on the way. From past the arc. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Hamilton the pass to Stuckey. Here's McGrady. That one's not going to go. Some solid defense from Kobe. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Lakers. It's a 10-point game. Inside, here's Gasol, and he elevates for the slam dunk, and Ben Wallace did not like that one.
Goodness gracious, pal. Come on, man. Don't do him like that.
Fisher again, Stuckey. Villanueva up top. It's stolen by Odom. Bryant passes to Fisher. That's good, and it's Kobe with the assist. Kobe's got 4 assists now tonight.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Pass to Villanueva. Back to Hamilton. And here is Villanueva. Here's Stuckey. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
Ice cold coming out of the half. That's open.
Look out!
Bang! Boy, Kobe wanted to dish out some pain with that one. He put some hurt on the rack there.
Detroit leading by 4. Now here's Villanueva. Hamilton kicks to Villanueva. Launches it. And it's McGrady that time on the assist by Villanueva. McGrady's got 6 points.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Here's Kobe. Wow! Kobe Bryant drops the sledgehammer!
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
And so now a timeout called by Brad Nelson. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. We've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You got to love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
And you look at Kobe Bryant, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Stuckey passes to Villanueva. And Villanueva with the stuff.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Kobe dishes to Fisher. Here's our test. And that comes off the assist by Derek Fisher. Fisher's got 3 assists in the game.
Hey, you don't often see the quick release from Artest, but that time he showed it to you.
Ball is with the screen on Fisher to the paint. Gasol with the steal. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way and stolen by Hamilton. And Villanueva with the stuff.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Los Angeles trails by 5. And here's Kobe. He's got 18. And finished off by Gasol.
Gasol, such a remarkable offensive talent. It's a joy watching him do his thing.
For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Stuckey outside. Hamilton outside. Nice ball movement by Detroit. 6 on the shot clock. Stuckey can't get it to go.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
Bryant. Oh, Bryant putting on a display.
That's exactly why Kobe is unstoppable. Even the aggressive defense cannot hold him back.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pistons?
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
Detroit making a switch here. Monroe's checked in. And it's tied up with that one.
The competitiveness and tenacity of Kobe Bryant are really something to behold. He never seems satisfied with his own play, always trying to get a little more out of himself.
Gasol finds Bryant. Here's our test. Odom on the wing. Fisher sets the screen for Odom. Artest, good.
Artest looked comfortable letting it fly. He's more than serviceable from the three-point line.
Pistons trail by 3. Stuckey with it. He's got 13. Will it go? Detroit, no good that time either. LA has gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting.
Yeah, he tried to go with it before he caught it. Took his eyes off of it. You can't have that at this point in the game.
And so now a timeout called by Brad Nelson. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. While there's a break, let's take a look at this past month's assist leaders among small forwards in the NBA. You look at Ron Artest, one of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved. And, of course, Lamar Odom. He's in that same group.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing, just outstanding, truly gifted distributors.
I tell you what, you could put the isolated cam on these guys and you would notice how flawlessly they execute those entry passes. They create so many easy baskets in the low post because of how on time and on target those feeds are.
Here's Hamilton. That one's off, still out of sync. Lakers leading by 3. Now Bryant, he's got 21. Let the floater go. Rebound by the Pistons. Villanueva's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. In the corner, it's Hamilton. His three-pointers off the mark.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Kobe, the pass to Gasol. Outside for Artest. Bryant, that's for 2. Craig Monroe with the rebound. Monroe's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Villanueva has it in the corner. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. Villanueva's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Here is Bryant. Artest kicks to Kobe. That's to Odom. And here's Kobe for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Kobe's got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Stuckey outside. And here is Monroe. He's defended by Gasol. And here is Villanueva. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
He had a couple of triples in that first half, but since then, he has not been a factor from beyond the arc.
Bryant looking over the floor. And it's Fisher in the corner. Stuckey with it. Now defended by Fisher. Stuckey can't get it to go.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Gasol. And then jammed down. He goes right over Craig Monroe.
Man, it doesn't take a whole lot of effort for Gasol to dunk it home. At 7 feet tall, he uses his height to power home those jams.
And so now a timeout called by Brad Nelson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Eric Dampier's checked in for Odom. Barnes comes in for Artest. Shannon Brown, he's checked in for Kobe. And Vujicic in for Derek Fisher. Gordon's checked in for Detroit. Pistons trail by 6. Here's McGrady. Basket is good. The assist from Stuckey. McGrady's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Fiery play by McGrady inside, beating out the defensive coverage that time.
They set the pick. Vujicic dishes to Dan Pierce, and he jams it with authority.
Sees his teammate, delivers an accurate pass. Excellent teamwork.
Detroit's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the 3rd. Now here's Stuckey, covered by Vujicic. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Stuckey can't get it to go.
Rough quarter for him. They may have to start looking at somebody else to get the ball to.
Barnes outside. Lakers working the ball around now. Dampier kicks to Gasol. 6 to shoot. Over Gordon. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Operating from mid-range, that's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Here's McGrady. Trips it home after the terrific move.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Brown outside. Pass to Barnes. Here's Dampier, covered by Monroe. Dampier kicks to Barnes. Over in the corner, Gasol. No good from outside. And so now a timeout called by Brad Nelson. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. The Lakers making a switch here. Artest is checked in. And some great passing here so far. Let's check out this chart that breaks down where the assists have been coming from for the Pistons.
And their guards have been the ones to really set the tone here tonight with their ability to create shots. You talk about the big fellas. They love to play with guards who try to keep them involved offensively.
Brown against Gordon. Monroe with a screen on Brown. To the middle. Deflects the pass. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And Shannon Brown with the slam.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Gasol with it. Working on Jerebko. Dampier, the pass to Vujicic. Buries it from three-point range. And now it's a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Gordon, the pass to Monroe. Gasol against Gordon. A nice shot by Gasol.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And Maxey kicks to Moon. They can't stop the run with that one.
Dismissed the defender right there, but couldn't take advantage.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Gasol, and Gasol with the dunk.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Jerebko. Now Vujicic. Gasol a screen. And so it's Kobe Bryant making things happen for the Lakers. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Gordon dishes to Maxey. Back to Gordon. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Wednesday, they head out on the road to face the Suns in Phoenix. And then on Friday.
And looking at this stretch for them, I think they should have no problem dispatching most of their opponents if they can avoid that pitfall of playing down to the level of the competition. But that's easier said than done.
First one falls for him. And Gordon drops them both. And here's Fisher. Outside Artest. Kicks it out to Bryant. Fires the three. And it's Artest missing. Pistons trail by 9. Out to the wing. Hamilton against Kobe. Maxey sets a screen for Hamilton. Sinks the three-pointer.
He's been doing some real damage from range. 2 threes in the first half. Now 1 in the second.
Fisher outside. Odom with the screen for Fisher. Down low. And that's collected by Maxey. And, well, Detroit shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Jerebko for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And passes to Odom. Back to Kobe. It's Bryant converting down low.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Detroit. Trailing here by 8. Inside, Gasol with the steal. Pass to Kobe. And Kobe throws it down hard.
No pulling him off when he's on a heater like this.
Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. To the middle, here's Monroe. And Craig Monroe with the slam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
Hamilton against Bryant. Outside for Artest. Just 3 to shoot. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Bryant gets a wide open look. Balls are checked in for Jason Maxey.
Number 6, Ben Wallace.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Monroe with a screen on Fisher. Gordon the pass to Monroe. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
That is a well-executed play. Nice timing on the roll.
Lakers leading by 6. Okay, time for an injury report.
Well, guys, I had a moment to catch up with the Pistons head athletic trainer. Unfortunately, it seems he has a strained hip. You can imagine the kind of discomfort that causes. Even though it seems like this would be a situation that would sideline him, they've decided he's fine to play. They hope he can finish the game. Kevin?
Thanks as always, David. Appreciate the report.
It's always so tough to see a player get hit with this kind of setback. You know, they dedicate so much time and energy and effort to their craft. My hope and prayer is that he has a smooth recovery.
For 3, Kobe. Good, and it's Fisher picking up the assist. Fisher's got assist number 5 here tonight. Pistons trailed by 9. It's stolen by Odom. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. And here's Kobe for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. So for the Pistons, Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Monroe. McGrady comes in for Jonas Jerebko. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Gordon. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during that last break, I listened in on Phil Jackson's huddle. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And when that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Pistons trail by 12. Now here's Stuckey. And by Villanueva. Stuckey into the lane. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Bryant on the wing. And that comes off the assist by Derek Fisher. Fisher's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
To the paint, here's Hamilton. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Outside Bryant, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Bryant outside Artest. Back to Bryant. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
Pistons trailed by 14. Stuckey with it. And by Villanueva. Stuckey kicks to Villanueva. Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
And so Bryant will bring it up for the Lakers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Got that one up quick. Kobe's got 42 in the game.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Stuckey outside. Kick out to Hamilton. McGrady passes to Stuckey. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. McGrady's got his 4th assist in this one.
And a nice skill set for the combo guard, Rodney Stuckey. The guy can do everything you need in the backcourt.
Gasol passes to Bryant. 3-pointer. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
To the inside. Here's Villanueva, and another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
And, you know, Stuckey really puts some mustard, some heat on his passes, does a great job setting up his teammates.
Outside Bryant. Outside Odom. Pass to Fisher. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Bryant's shot is good.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And yes, it's good. Stuckey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Gasol setting the pick for Kobe. Pass to Gasol. And they double up Gasol. And finished off by Gasol.
Showing some grit and toughness on the finish. I like watching Gasol overcome that kind of defense.
Pistons trailed by 14. Here is Stuckey. To the paint. Here's Wallace. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Here's Kobe. Good, that's another bucket.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
Coming in hot. Bryant sees an opening and dives inside for the throwdown.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Yeah, this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Steve Blake's checked in for the Lakers. Now Kobe. Left side Odom. Kobe against Hamilton. Bryant drives in.
When he gets going downhill, any kind of momentum towards the hoop, it's really hard to slow him down.
And here is Stuckey. And so now a timeout called by Brad Nelson. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Now here's Villanueva. On the wing, Tracy McGrady, covered by Artest. 5 on the clock. From deep. Doesn't get that one.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Bryant inside, covered by Hamilton. And it misses. Villanueva with a screen on Gasol. Oh, the slam dunk.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
It's Odom, high post. Villanueva on him.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Brown comes in for Bryant. And Fisher subbed in for Steve Blake. Fisher against Stuckey. .135 left here in the fourth quarter.
And really, Gasol does an incredible job getting his hands up in the air, which results in a ton of rejection.
Jacks up a three. That does not go. Pistons trailed by 14. Puts it right back up and in.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Los Angeles.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-gamer.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kobe Bryant.
Offensively, he was dialed in all night long. Scoring at will, it seemed, made the game look easy.
And Odom drops him.
You know, the versatility Odom offers is really hard to match up with. He's a fantastic ball handler and passer, and for a big man, that separates his game.
Stuckey against Fisher. Puts it up from 12. Does not go in.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Villanueva against Odom. Launches it. Then it misses. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver. And so Fisher will bring it up for Los Angeles.
Let's start now. Go. You got this. I got mine. Get you early. Get forward. Hey, you here?
Beyond the arc. And there's the three. So it's Los Angeles win this one easily. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.